a lot of people talking trash about Jeremy Sochan, right? I mean, everybody had something to say about Sochan. But one thing you cannot say about Sochan is that he does not love this game. He loves this game. He is in love with this game. He will make love to this game of basketball. He loves it. He dies. He will die for basketball, okay? But seriously, though, I brought this up so many different times, and I know it's a broken record at this point, but I don't think people realize how freaking impressive it is, the fact that Jeremy Sochan increased his percentages to this degree. And we're not even at a point, we're not at a point where it's like, well, it's too early to tell. And no, he has enough games under his belt now where I think teams will seriously consider not leaving him open. Maybe we shouldn't do that. Maybe that's a bad idea, actually. So let's see. Let's look at the stats. If we're just looking at his stats from last year to this year, incredible boost from 3-point percent. 24% to 37%. 69.8% to 77.5%, which in actuality is even more impressive than this because he started off so poorly that season from the line, and then he just got better and better as the year went on. So it's even more impressive than that. He is growing at a substantial rate. Let me see if I can find. I think we actually have to go to the NBA, maybe. Let's see. If we go to NBA stats. Does it show his rookie stuff? I don't know why my computer is taking so long. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I give up. I already give up. I know for a fact we saw his college stuff before. Well, nonetheless, his college stats, I think from free throw line was like 51% or something. It was in the 50s. And the fact that he increased it from 50 something percent all the way up to wait, is the NBA ones more accurate? Maybe it's because after this game. I don't know. It's 79% apparently now. Anyways, let's take a look at what Wemby has to say. Not Wemby. Sochan has to say after his phenomenal game against the Wizards. Let's see if it plays. I have no idea what's going on. Do I have to restart my internet? What's the problem? I swear I have fast internet. I don't know what this is. Oh my God. Can we just can we do 144? No, we can't do that either. Jeez, man. This is so frustrating. Can we play? I see your you buffer. Just play. Just play for me. What are you doing? Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
What changed in those last 5 minutes for you guys? Is it like, I mean, everything just kind of started to work?
Yeah, I think we just locked in, became more aggressive, and yeah, I think those were the two things that helped us get back to a tight game and then take the lead.
The amount of hate this man got. People were actually commenting on his hair and saying, well, I think, and unironically, by the way, saying this, I think he lost his swagger because as you can see, he's not changing his hair every game. Brilliant analysis, I guess.
You haven't passed that ball to you in the last 2 months. You have it for a three-pointer on the. Like, is there a time in your career when you don't want that shot?
I think in that moment I would shoot it either way, but I feel like back then I wouldn't be as certain to shooting it. But now I just shot it, and I feel good with my 3-point shot.
At least he's honest about that. At least he's honest. I've been thinking about. So he got double piercings here. I've been thinking about doing that. I really have. Should I do that? I don't know. I have left, right, nose pierced, but I kind of want the double on the right. I don't know.
Yeah, we went in.
Was there any hesitation at all? When did you realize as the ball is coming to you, do you realize you're about to take a three-pointer that could take the lead?
I kind of knew before, him passing it because it was, where I was at. I was gonna have to shake up, and my guy's gonna help. So I knew I was gonna be.
Wasn't it a design? I thought it was a design play. I thought Pop wanted him to shoot it. I don't know.
was just waiting for the pass.
Do it right now, Clint, like on stream, like just pierce my ear on stream. Actually, maybe after this we'll look at what Popovich has to say because I think that would be relevant.
It's just being ready to shoot and win in.
And in the same vein, you go to the line for 2 really, really big free throws with one hand.
Yeah.
With your whole history, is that another sign of progress that you just step up there?
Yeah, no, definitely. I think it just shows I've been working real hard this whole summer, so I'm happy it's paying off.
How much more free have you been since the change?
Get that man a haircut. I don't know. It looks kind of cool. I mean, they've been on the road so often. I wonder if Wemby's thinking about like going back to the braids. That would be dope. Because he's been growing his hair out too. Or are they doing something together? Maybe they're doing something together. I don't know.
Change back over. I mean, it seems like it's allowed you to kind of maybe breathe a little bit easier.
Definitely breathe a little easier. I think I'm becoming myself. I still 100% believe I can do way more. I got way more to give to my teammates, coaches, everyone. So the only way is up.
Pop point.
True. Okay, hold on. I think we need to see what Pop has to say because I'm sure they asked him about that Sochan last play.
Whatever you want, I'll say that's correct. I did. I said it.
I'll make something like that.
There you go.
You mentioned before the game that Jeremy had been becoming one of your best players.
Here we go. Okay, it is on Sochan. I knew they were going to ask him about Sochan.
Like you kind of proved that down the stretch on both ends of the court. Did you see that?
Well, I think his whole game was fantastic. He loves guarding. He's rebounding. He's obviously his shot. It ain't pretty, but it goes in more than most of our guys. So he's doing a hell of a job in a lot of ways, both ends of the court. He's an all-around player. Keeps our pace and that kind of thing. He's an exercise.
Keeps our what? Hold on, I didn't hear the last part.
He's an all-around player. Keeps our pace and that kind of thing. He's an exercise.
Something about our pace. I think he said keeps our pace right. I mean, that's what I've been saying. It's so frustrating because people like. He has to have a game in which he goes 8 for 11 and 23 points and 2 blocks and a steal. Like, he has to have games like this where people come out and say, oh, he's pretty good. And it's all because he's not flashy. And it's because he's a player that's more of a glue guy. What his role is for the Spurs, it doesn't show up in the stat sheet. His value is rarely going to show up in the stat sheet. So this whole season where I've been saying Sochan is good, it's so frustrating when you have people that don't understand that. God, it's so, I hate it. Hold on, let's see if the next one's a Sochan question. If not, we could probably just skip.
Hit those clutch free throws after work, of course. The guys hit clutch shots, it's always satisfying.
You went a little over Victor's 24. Is that just circumstances?
Oh, yeah. Question about Victor's 28 minutes this game. Because I thought that, okay, it sounds like we just going ahead and giving him those minutes. Because he went way over. Because they wanted to keep him at 21 to 24. That's 4 minutes over. I know they went to 26, I think, against the Grizzlies. But he checked himself into that game. I don't know.
Game, do you see that easing in the coming days?
He's at 27 right now.
He's at 27.
Oh, he's at 27. Okay.
See from Trey, I don't know, what did he have?
He's at 27.
27. I think you hit it. So you hit it then. I was wrong.
Yeah.
He had 28.
See a little extra juice from Trey when he faces Tyus and near triple doubles. You know?
Sure.
Will that 27 go up by the next game, or is that where it is?
I don't think so. Not by next game, but perhaps after that.
Okay.
Sure.
Oh, perhaps after the 76ers one. I think Aaliyah said that earlier in the chat.
Good win on the road. Long trip, back to back on the road. Down 11, with 5.5 to go. I got to really be happy for him. And, it's a good example of that. It's a 48-minute game. You just keep playing. So, on a positive note, it's a good example for them. So, really pleased for them.
Greg, you brought up Jeremy's shot. Philosophically.
Okay, this whole thing's about Jeremy Sochan. Cool.
someone, not him specifically, but has a shot like that, what's the fine line between tinkering with it and letting him shoot it, especially if it goes in like?
Well, you could write a paper on that. I mean, I'm not going to answer that in 30 seconds. But, you hit the nail on the head. The first thing you have to figure out is how often does it go in, and that tells you how broken it is. So, if a shot that looks so different, in Jeremy's case, if he wasn't improving and it was bad, then you start changing some things. But he's figured it out.
I'm glad Pop just answered that question, because that was like one of those questions where it could have went either way. Like, I mean, we could have had a Pop kind of like, well, I mean, it just matters if it goes in, or we could have had Pop that answered the question pretty well. But I think he answered the best ability. I mean, really, who cares? If it goes in, it goes in. I mean, what are we tweaking for? Just aesthetic reasons? Like, at this point, we're just tweaking the jump shot so it could aesthetically look fine. But like, as far as amongst, hold on, we can look this up. Ah, shoot, if I can. Let's see. It's like right off the cuff. I'm sorry. Let's see. Let's see all players, and we'll do. Which one should we do? Shots, shooting. 3-point. Actually, hold on. Positions. We'll do forwards. Gosh, I just want to see 3-point shooting. Hold on. Let's see if we can find something a little bit better than this. Yeah, shot dashboard, maybe. All right, 3-point percentage. Here we go. And then did they keep the forwards? No, they didn't. Just do forwards. Get stats. I'm just wondering who does he stack up with? And I want guys that actually shoot the ball. Let's see. That's fine. We'll find Sochan, and then we'll know. I think he's around 37. So let's see if he's on this list. Control find. Oops. Sochan. Yeah, okay, there he is. All right. So he's shooting as well as Jabari Smith, but Jabari Smith takes about 2 extra ones. Caleb Martin. He's shooting. Wow. He's shooting basically at the same. Well, he's taking 2.7, and LeBron's taking 5.4. But yeah, LeBron James percentage. He's putting up LeBron James percentages. I won't go as far as Luka Doncic. I mean, oh my God, he takes about 10 a game. So I won't even compare him to Luka. It really impressive though. Like, he's in the mix. That's the important part. Chetty Osman is known, at least for our team, at how we've used him, as a shooter, and he's in the same rate as him. Their percentages: Scotty Barnes, Keegan Martin, but Keegan takes about 6.5, so it's not quite the same. But nonetheless, very impressive for Sochan to be in the mix of this when he went from like one of the worst 3-point shooters to now one of the better 3-point shooters of the NBA. A lot of hard work goes into that. And yeah, I don't know. And please praise Sochan when he has a good game that doesn't show up on the stat sheet, please. Because everyone focuses in on some misses or whatever. And it's like, dude, he had a good game. You just didn't pay attention, I guess. Anyways, I think that's it on this one. That's it.